and welcome to your first class in the Splits Mastery series. So in this series, we are going to take you from the foundations of splits all the way into progressions, advanced progressions, in the hopes that you find some progress within your splits practice. So I'm so glad that you joined me for this suite of 4 classes. Let's get started by centering. So come to your favorite cross-legged position, whatever that is for you in the moment, and bring your hands down on your knees. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Again, take a nice deep breath in. Fill up your lungs all the way to the top until you can take in no more air. And then exhale everything out nice and slow, allowing your body to relax a little deeper into this space and time. And one more, take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Press your sits bones down into the floor. Draw your ribs up away from your hips so you're sitting a little taller. And relax your shoulders and allow the relaxation of your shoulders to move down each one of your arms all the way into the fingertips. So you're not gripping on the knees or anything, over like too much. Relax your face. And move your head directly over your heart and just notice if that shifts your energy at all. Bring your chin down to your chest and feel the back of your neck stretch. Circle your head over to the right so your right ear is stacked over your right shoulder. Bring your right arm up over to the left side of your head and extend your left arm out, down, and away from you, stretching through your fingertips, but never allowing the fingertips to touch the floor. And then bring your hands back down to your knees and circle your chin back to the chest and continue to circle now over to the left. Left ear stacked over your left shoulder. Bring your left hand up over to the right side of your head and extend your right arm out, down, and away from you, finding that good line of stretch for you. You might find that if you lift the chin up a little bit, you'll find a deeper line of stretch. Good, and then bring your hands back down to your knees and circle your chin back to your chest. Lift your head up, and if your eyes are still closed, go ahead and open up your eyes. We're going to start with Gomuka legs or sleeping cow face. So bring your left knee down in front of you and stack your right knee over your left as best you can. When you look down at your feet, your 2 heels are in one line, and draw your right hip a little closer to the floor. If this position is very challenging for you, then take a small towel or a little bit of a blanket and put it underneath your sits bones, and that usually helps. Bring your arms out. We will be eagling the arms, so bring your left arm underneath your right and grab your right wrist with your left hand. Pull the elbows up so they're in line with your shoulders. Sit up tall and then come up and over so that you're bringing your torso to the inside of your right thigh. Relax your jaw and your head. If you have a little extra mobility, you might want to start bringing your forearms a little closer to the floor for a little extra stretch through the tricep and bicep of your right arm. Stomach in, let's hold this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your arms from eagle, come all the way up to seated, and extend your right leg out to the right. Janusasana, forward fold. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh, turn towards your right leg. Arms come up. Arms are covering your ears from the side. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Stretch through your fingertips and come halfway down. So your body's at a 45-degree angle. Let's hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down to the floor on either side of your right shin. Notice that my right foot is flexed to help me contract the quadricep. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears to lengthen through the low spine. Stay here if this speaks to you, or take it to the next step, which would be to grab your foot, pull elbows down to the floor, and draw your forehead and nose down to the shin. Contract your right quadricep, flex your right foot, suck your stomach in. Help your back line find the stretch by contracting the muscles on the front line. Good. From here, come all the way up. Take your left leg, bring it into half hero, and then rock up into a kneeling pyramid. For a kneeling pyramid, I'm very specific about this, especially for splits work. Make sure your left hip is stacked directly over your left knee. It should not be behind it at all. All right, so finding that right geometry of the posture. Bring your hands either side of your right shin. Flex your right foot, contract your right quad. Draw your stomach in, pull your shoulders back. Now, if this feels great to you, your hamstring feels awesome, then you have an option to flatten the hands to the floor and draw the torso closer to your right leg, softening the elbows. Take it to where you can take it. Keep your left hip over your left knee. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now flatten your right foot exactly where it is on the floor already, so do not scoot it in. For an open lunge, bring your hands to your right thigh and gently guide the hips down and forward. Good. Now let's go back to your kneeling pyramid. See if you can draw the torso a little closer to the right thigh, and then once again going back to this open lunge, meaning the ankle is a little beyond the knee. Let's do 2 more of these. Kneeling pyramid, and coming up to open lunge. And 1 more. Kneeling pyramid, and open lunge. Good, awesome, good. From here, go ahead and bring your right knee to the floor. Cross at your ankles, take a seat and pull your legs through, and we're going to do this all over on the other side. So starting with your sleeping cow face position, your right knee is down on the floor in front of you, stack the left knee over the right. Get your 2 heels in one line as best you can. Use a towel or blanket if you need it. Draw the left hip down, bring arms out. This time, right arm goes underneath the left. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Pull your elbows up to the shoulder line, and then come up and over. So you're sandwiching your torso on your left inner thigh now. Relax your head. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Maybe bring forearms down a little bit. And 1. Awesome. Release your eagle arms, Janushrasana, forward fold, left leg out, right foot is at the inside of your left thigh. Bring your arms up, press shoulders down away from the ears, stomach is in, come halfway down, keep your arms back. Keep flexing your left foot. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring hands down to either side of your left shin. Draw your stomach in, shoulders back. Keep flexing your left foot. Option to stay here or option to grab the foot and pull a little deeper into the forward fold. One is not better than the other. It's just about what feels best to your body. Remember, you're the one living in that body. Be good to you. Pull shoulders back. Keep the left quad contracted. Maybe forehead and nose comes down to the shin. Breathe into the stretch of it. Good, then gently come out of your Janushrasana forward fold. Half hero your right leg for an easy transition. Rock up onto the right knee so that we're in our kneeling pyramid pose. Right hip is over the right knee. Flex your left foot. Fingertip grip to the mat on either side of your left shin, and then gently, if you like, feeling good about it, pull your palms down to the floor, soften the elbows. Keep your left foot flexed, pull the shoulders back, suck your stomach in. Eyes are forward instead of down. Let's hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open lunge. Plant the left foot down. Hands come to your left thigh. Press hips down and forward. And then rock back to your kneeling pyramid. Again, open lunge. And pyramid. 2 more. Open lunge. And pyramid. Last one, come up to your open lunge, gently guide hips down and forward, and then back to your pyramid pose. Cross your left hand to the inside of the left leg to sweep the leg back. So now both knees are on the floor, tuck your toes under, and meet me in downward facing dog. Pull your shoulder blades apart, suck your stomach in, and grab the mat with your fingertips. Right leg lifts up, bend your right knee, look forward, step your right foot through, and meet me in revolve side angle. Left heel is off the floor. Sweep your right arm up and around, look past your armpit. Press left shoulder forward and draw the right shoulder back. From here, take your right hand, bring it to the inside of the right foot and meet me in lizard. Drop your hips low. Lizard pulses. Look forward, pulse forward. Drop your hips a little lower and then come back. Again, pulse forward, go back. 8 more. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your right hand, bring it to the outside of the right foot, step your back foot in for a pyramid. Flatten your right heel or left heel to the floor. Hands to the mat. Again, if your spine is rounding at all, fingertip grip to the mat, pull the shoulders back. Suck your stomach in. Notice that my gaze is forward instead of down and collapse. Keep your eyes forward, chin forward. Taking it further, hands come down to the mat, stomach in. From here, a vertical split, not as intense as a split. We're using it as a warm-up today. So walk your hands in front of your right foot, step fully into the right foot, and left leg lifts all the way up. If this really freaks you out or it's the first time you're doing it, please look at your right big toe. This will help solidify you in space. Feeling a little bit more confident, look at your shin. Want to take it further, look for your left foot in the air and then kick it out of your vision, straight and through the knee. Awesome. Step your left foot back, hands to the floor, step back to down dog. Let's do all of this on the other side. Here we go. Left leg lifts up, bend your left knee, step left foot through, meet me in revolve side angle. Right hand stays on the floor. Right heel is off the floor. Draw the left shoulder back as the right shoulder comes forward. Then look forward. Left hand comes to the mat inside the left foot for lizard pulses. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Please look forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your left hand to the outside the left foot, step into pyramid pose. Stomach is in, pull your shoulders back, eyes are forward instead of down or at your foot. If you're feeling pretty warm, hands come to the mat. I've already done quite a bit of yoga today, So know that normally I am here for the first pyramid of the day. So if it's your first pyramid on this side, or you haven't done a lot of motion yet today, please be kind to yourself. Now, moving into vertical splits, walk your hands forward. Notice that I just have the fingers on the floor. This helps me to press down a little bit more. Fully step into the left foot, right leg lifts off the floor in the air. Suck your stomach in. Look at your left big toe, your shin, or at the right leg in the air. You decide. Body down, stretch through the front of the right hip. Lift the right leg higher. Good. Step your right foot all the way back. Flatten your hands to the floor. Left foot steps back. Down dog. Look forward, bring your knees to the floor, and we're getting into splits work. So hopefully you are warm enough, and be kind to yourself, especially if you haven't done a lot of splits work or you've never been asked to do therapeutic splits. So therapeutic splits, 2 hips in 1 line in splits. I'm very specific about doing it this way. I injured myself doing bad splits for years. I healed myself by doing them right. So we're gonna do them right today. Grab 2 blocks. Okay, and we're gonna start with the right leg. So right leg is forward, left leg is back, and it looks like we're in a kneeling pyramid. You're gonna take a block, or 2 blocks, or 5 blocks, whatever you need, and bring it underneath your right hamstring. From here, tuck your left foot toes under, and I have this other block at a level 3 on the inside of the right leg. You can just place it there. We'll get to that block soon. Tuck the left foot toes under, and we come down onto the block. All right, block should be under the hamstring or the hip. Look at your back leg. So often your leg kind of veers off to the side. Make sure your knee and your hip are in line with your knee and your ankle are in line with your hip. All right, and now from here, keep flexing your right foot, contract your quads. We keep the left foot toes tucked under to keep the 2 hips in 1 line. Little something to notice. Now, first off, I have the block here so that I can bring my hands to the block and lift up, that I'm not falling forward. I'm finding strength in my hips as well as flexibility. And my left knee is pointing to the floor. Now, I am talking, stay in your splits while I'm talking. I'm doing it for a reason, so that you stay here. The key to finding splits is staying a while. All right, so unfortunately, that is the key to it. If you're feeling a lot of resistance, then just send some breath there. If that cue that you hear yoga teachers say about sending breath to a spot never made sense to you, I want you to visualize putting a nose on that part of your body and then it's taking a nice breath. Sometimes that helps. Keep sucking the stomach in, keep lifting up, stacking shoulders over the hips. Now, option to stay here. If your mind is exploding right now, stay here. If you'd like to take this further, you're going to take this block, move it out to the side, lift the other block up. Notice I have it at a level 3. My shoulders are not into my ears. I'm pressing down. Once again, using strength to create the flexibility. From here, we switch from side to side. Let's do it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hang out for a second. Breathe at your deepest for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come out of this and let's do the other side. So it's just our first class on splits. We'll be taking it further. So this is a great place to start. We don't need to go all the way down. We're just establishing the foundations today. So let's do the other side. We have the left leg forward now. Take a block, bring it underneath the left hip or hamstring. Before you come into it, tuck your right foot toes under, make sure ankle, knee, and hip are in one line. That will help. You have your block at a level 3 inside of your left leg, and then come on down, slide down to the block. Make sure your leg didn't do anything weird as you transitioned into it, that didn't go out to the side. There will be one side that you just like better. I will say, I used to love the other side more. It was easier for me. And now over time, this side is getting easier for me. So it will change, it will shift, and that's what's awesome about yoga. Flex your left foot and contract your left quadricep. When you contract the quadricep, the hamstring can stretch a little more easily. Lift up a little bit more. Make sure the right knee is pointing to the floor. This is bad splits. Don't let the knee turn out. Let's hold here 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Option to stay here. Remember what I said about splits. It gets better if you stay. Now, if you'd like to move on, remove the block from underneath your left hip. Have the blocks underneath hand, and we're going to sway from side to side for 6, allowing the hips to come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to stay at our deepest for 6. Keep lifting up. 5. You can do this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Use the blocks. Press down to lift up out of it. Great work today. What a great start you had to your splits. Let's take the blocks and just move them out of the way. Cross at your ankle and pull your legs through for a reclined Baddha Konasana. Bring your feet sole to sole. Lay down on your back. Fold your shoulder blades into each other. Hands come to the inside of your thigh. Keep pulling the ribs up away from your hips. You're in a slight back bend here. And instead, in this moment, as we start to unwind the body, instead of being like, oh, I couldn't come down that far, or my tight hips, or whatever the monologue is in your mind about your hips, about your hamstrings, about your core, I mean, it could be anything, right? Whatever that inner monologue is, let's concentrate instead on what you were able to accomplish today. You're actually here with me at the end of this class. You didn't click off or go do something else. You're finishing this session. That's huge in and of itself. Maybe you have never done lizard pulses before, and that was cool, or kneeling pyramid, you've never really thought about keeping the hip over the knee. So take whatever nuggets of information you learned from the session and keep that with you instead of the laundry list of what you still need to accomplish. It's all going to happen as long as you keep showing up for you. From here, let's bring our feet flat to the mat, hip width distance. Active recovery. Hands come to the ribs, interlace your fingers, and then fold the knees and inner thighs into each other and get your whole spine flat to the floor. So, hoping that you're not overusing the low spine in your splits. That's why we work to stay so lifted. But if by any chance you went a little too far into the low spine, we are working it out right here. Keep flattening the spine to the floor. And then from here, I'm going to scoot a little towards you so I have enough room for this. Make sure you have some good room on either side of you. Extend your left leg to the floor. Right leg lifts up. Left hand grabs the outer edge of your right foot and draw it up and over to the left. Notice that my right hip is in the air. Extend your right arm out at the shoulder line and look for your right hand. Then release your foot, Come back to your center, getting your hips square underneath your shoulders. Now extend the right leg to the floor. Left leg lifts up. Grab the outer edge of your left foot with your right hand and pull it up and over to the right. Left arm reaches out at the shoulder line. Look for your left hand. If that's too much for your neck, then look up at the ceiling. Then release your foot and move to your final Shavasana. Get your hips right underneath your shoulders. Extend one leg down and then the other. Allow your feet to fall away from each other. Arms are at the side body, palms facing up. Fold your shoulder blades into each other so the neck has a chance to create some space and elongate a bit. Pull your ribs all the way down to the floor. And start to deepen your breath. Stay in this space as long as you need it. I'm so glad and grateful we had a chance to meet on the yoga mat today. Always know that if you're looking for deeper instruction, you're looking for one-to-one coaching when it comes to your yoga, you're looking for a community of women 40 plus that are up-leveling their practice despite their age or what they perceive their abilities to be, then come join me through the Tori Yoga online yoga studio, where we work through my Elevate framework to elevate your practice, advance your practice with smart technique and mobility moves. It is where you get stronger, more mobile, and really adventurous with your practice. We have the best time over there. So if this speaks to you at all, I hope you come join me in that space. If not, please, no worries. Like, subscribe, comment below on how this class hit your body. If you have any questions, and it really means a lot to me that we had a chance to practice together today and connect in this way. So thank you so much for your time and energy, and I hope to see you back for the next session on splits soon. Have a good one. I will see you soon.